for City. Both Arsenal and City have the midweek games in the Champions League. How will that affect things? But last year, if you cast your minds back, Arsenal ran riot at the Emirates. They smashed up Man City 5-1. But both teams have won their last games, winning 3-0 against Forest and United now. Both teams with fitness issues, though. City have probably got the more injuries, but this is the big Sunday game, Rob. This is probably, if you're going for the title, this is one of two of the biggest games of the season. Is it going to be close to what we saw last season, or have City maybe got themselves?
I'd love to see the same what we had last season. 'Cause I think that was our best performance last season when we beat them 5-1 at home. We were brilliant that day, and I think we got a bit of an advantage. You know, the fact that I think it's a bit unfair on them. The fact that they got to play tonight, and it's a tough game against Napoli, right? And we played on Tuesday, early kickoff as well. It gives us a little bit of advantage. We can have players a bit more rested. So. I'm going into the game with quite a lot of confidence. I think we've been quite strong at home this season. They've had some issues, and I think City still going forward, still good. The last game, I thought Doku played well against you, and obviously Haaland's Haaland, man. He's still the best. But at the back, though, I think they're a bit vulnerable. I think you can get at City at the back. I think they're, I think we're gonna have chances against them, because at the back, it ain't just the fact that the games they've lost, but every game I've seen them play, even United last week, there were occasions where you can get at their back four. They don't just seem as strong as they have been in the past at the back. And even the midfield, Rodri's still only just coming back in a way. So I'm feeling confident that we can get a win. We've been quite good at home so far this season, and defensively we've been strong. The only goal we conceded has been that Szoboszlai screamer.
Do you think you're gonna? Because there's different ways you can win. I think you're gonna win as well, to be honest, because you deal with Haaland very well. You're defensively very resolute, etc. But do you think you're gonna release the handbrake and actually go at them, or are you gonna play chess and just win it? Maybe that's
it. That's the debate. But I want to see Arsenal a bit more on the front foot in this game. You know what I mean? Not stupid, because it's still Man City. And they've still got Haaland and players like that. But I do think, as I said, what I've seen so far, because last year we were quite resolute in that game, and then sort of later on we run riot, right?
It was goals.
Yeah, but I just see that, there are little holes in their defence, man. So I want to see Arsenal, I'll be a bit disappointed if we went with the same midfield as we did the other night for this game.
What midfield do you want to see?
I think I want to see either Wanyeri in there, or if Odegaard's fit, I'd like to see Odegaard in there, or if not, maybe even Eze in there. You know, I mean, he's done well against City over the over the last few times he played. So, but I don't want to see Marino like three sort of two back-to-back box-to-box midfielders, and I think Wanyeri. Yeah, I'd like to see him. I mean, I
don't think he'll play him in a big game.
You start Marino. I don't either. I think you start Marino.
He might. But I would like to see.
Yeah. Would you like to see Eze in the 10?
I wouldn't mind seeing it in this, because you could also put Martinelli in from the start, because his confidence is up, and we know Martinelli's a confidence player. And I thought the other night he was brilliant. Like the assist for the goal was brilliant as well.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
So you could put Martinelli over on that left. He always does well against City as well.
But does he not prefer spacing behind? This is the thing. What are Man City going to do? Are they going to play like a lower block? And
City ain't going to be a lower block. Like they can't, can they? They just it's a bit like with Amorim, where he's got his philosophy, and he's never really going to change Pep. We know that.
If they want to get Haaland in this game, they need to get him in behind. They need to get him running into space. I don't see a situation where City dominate possession and they try and find Haaland in between the lines. No. We need to see Haaland running at Gabriel, running at Mosquera and these guys, and let's see.
Might be Saliba back for this one.
Yeah, let's see them in let's see that. But I feel like for that, you need to relinquish a bit of possession. Against you guys, they didn't dominate possession. They allowed you to have a bit of the ball. They kind of sat off a little bit, and they said, you know what, Donnarumma's in goal these days. We might go long.
Yeah.
Might beat the press that way. It was a bit more pragmatic. I feel like Pep. I need to see that in big games again.
We're just not a good. What happened in that derby? We're not a good judge of what Man City are on. Like, we still have to kind of go off like a decent teams that played them, and Brighton put them on under it. You beat them. Let's not deviate from because they smacked up Man United 3-0. When you see that game, we gave all 3 goals to them. We're a crap team. And like there were some dodgy moments where you go, any decent team would turn these moments into attacking chances.
Yeah.
We're just not good enough to do that.
I mean,
Arsenal is a whole different
I don't
ballgame.
want to see.
Defensively,
the thing is about
they
it
ain't
is
doing
like-
nothing. They ain't
the thing
doing
is
I don't
nothing.
want to see
right?
Gyökeres running in behind City's defence. Not once.
The thing is about it, right,
yeah,
is that Spurs,
And that will probably happen.
Spurs, when Spurs played them, they played 3 defensive midfielders, and they were absolutely tore City apart, run all over them. So he could go with Mourinho. He could just say, right, I'm going to make it more solid in that midfield, win that midfield battle, and then we just get the ball up in behind.
I think that's exactly what he's
Yeah.
doing.
Can't see Arsenal definitely.
Robbie,
won't
there's a
lose this
stat here. City have lost 5 of their last 7 Premier League games immediately following a European game in midweek, including that 5-1 loss back in February. And Arsenal, as we know, have won 2 of their last 4 Premier League
We've got a decent
games with
record,
City.
especially when we're at home after Champions League games. And I do think, as I said,
We've got the squad for it.
the fact that we played on a Tuesday, and you man, they're playing on the Thursday after, it's a bit harsh.
That is
like,
very harsh, isn't it?
It is, but
How long does it take to get back from Bilbao?
to me, an hour and a half, man.
Damn.
And it was an early kickoff.
Oh,
And,
be
you
nice.
could be back at night with your feet up, man. You know what I mean?
Took me 2 days to get back after the final.
it took you, that's what I said.
Took me 2 days.
It took Flex 2 days to get back.
I
Like,
was
you
staying in
did
Bilbao.
You had to get a donkey.
I was
cart.
in Lecatio.
Yeah.
In the mountains. Yeah, got locked out in I was in Lecatio, man. You got a nice little trip back. Took me 2
Oh, man,
days.
that's
to get
right.
back
Took
from
him
the
2
final.
days.
Hold
Oh,
on.
man, Airbnb right in the centre of town, man. It's
Lovely.
beautiful.
Lovely.
Yeah, how'd
Nah,
you get
but
back
it's
for the
'cause-
show so quick?
Because there's a final.
How'd you get back for the show so quick?
Hour and a half back, man. Flight. Direct flight.
Routine,
Gatwick.
Champions
Yeah,
League.
Flex. We didn't see Flex for 2 weeks after that.
He was getting boats. And
Yeah, that was a
ferries and all
semi-final,
that.
though, isn't it?
It's
Like,
crazy.
That was the final.
Fine. Oh yeah, the final. Yeah, and then if the whole of England was going.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
Definitely the whole
Yeah,
of
that's
London.
Predictions, please. In the chat, we've asked you who wins, Arsenal draw or City. 51% say Arsenal. Robbie, what do you say?
I'm going to go with Arsenal 3-1 win.
Yeah, I back that, you know. I'll go 3-1 Arsenal as well.
Arsenal 2-0. So you ain't doing nothing.
I'll go 2-1
What are you
Arsenal.
saying?
No, be proper now, Abby. Don't do the
Yeah,
whole...
but okay, but we are just rubbishing like City in general. We
No,
shouldn't really
Donnarumma
be doing
must-
that.
Rubbishing
Masterclass,
them.
we
We're not
pray.
rubbishing them. We've got respect. And Donnarumma he made some
Yeah,
plays.
we need a masterclass.
I will go with a 2-2 draw.
Cool.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
It's not
No,
impossible.
City rise.
I don't know if I can see 4 goals in this game though. I don't think either man.
They
will
don't.
allow
They
that to
literally
happen.
never.
They're too-
They
they're
just
too
never concede
controlling.
Arsenal, really.
Yeah.
But we can hope
see.
it's the hopium that will kill us. So,
Mhm.
yep. We will.
What's your score?
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 to Arsenal. Let us know in the chat. We've got 1-alls, we've got 5-1s, we've got 3-1 Arsenal, we've got 1-0 City as well. So we'll see about that one. It's 4:30. AFTV doing a watch along for that on Sunday. So make sure you watch that, and also on Monday straight away, it's the first game that we'll probably look back on. So it's a massive game. Let us know what you think about that in the chat.